48 Laws of Power, Law 14. Judgment. Knowing about your rival is critical. Use spies to gather valuable information that will keep you a step ahead. Better still, play the spy yourself. In polite encounters, learn to probe. Ask indirect questions to get people to reveal their weaknesses and intentions. There is no occasion that is not an opportunity for artful spying. See, I'm not going to read the whole thing. I hope you get my point here. I hope you get what I'm trying to say. I'm about to explain what I'm about to say. What I realize about people is that people are out here destroying other people for what they want. And so if you're not willing to play the game as it is, if you're not willing to see the game as it is, you're out here seeing the game for what it could be, which is good, nice, everything fair. Things is not going to work for you. They're not going to work for you. There are people who are actually using this law on other people. There are people who are fetching information from other people. There are people out here who are friends with other people because they need information from them. So that then after that, when they get that information, they can go destroy you. They can go plan their events and cut you off and destroy you and just leave you on the ground. And so if you're not willing to see the game as it is, you just keep on playing blindly. When somebody tells you to go read a book, you're out here talking about, oh, reading is not for this and that, reading this and that, reading is expensive. But then when I reveal such information, you think it's not it. You think it's not it. You think it's fake. It's not fake. It's genuinely true. People are out here spying on other people, working as their friend, posing as their friend. They're working spies. It's very important to keep a very tiny little circle. It's very important you keep a very little circle like this, 2 maximum of your friends. Not 10 friends, because most of them out there are just spying. They need information. They want to see what you got going on. They just want to keep you, below them. They want to keep you below them. And I'm going to tell you this. People are not nice. People are not nice. People are actually out here doing things intentionally. This is very intentional. Nobody does this unintentionally. Nobody does this nobody does this unconscious. Everybody is awake doing this type of thing. And one of the other things that people do consciously is hurting people. They hurt you consciously. Whenever somebody does something bad to you, they hurt your feelings, they hurt you in general. Just understand. They sat down and they really sat down with themselves, with their friends, whatever they sat down with, and they calculate the consequences. And then they came to a conclusion that you don't really matter. They came to a conclusion that you don't matter. They're going to destroy you anyways. They're going to do stuff to you anyways. And so if I'm reading stuff like this, destroying you is not even a thing to them. Because if somebody is willing to pause as a friend to you and work as a spy to fish information, that shows they can destroy you at any time. And so if I'm telling you that if somebody decides to play wrong with you, to do you dirty, cut them off. I'm not playing here. I'm not trying to be this rude person, because in this world, it's people who are actually nice, genuinely nice, and people who are just nice so that they can get information from you, so that they can, yes, I had every information I needed from them. I'm gone. It's the reason why most friendships are fake, because nobody is trying to be friends for real. Everybody's trying to fish information from you. Everybody's trying to destroy you. And yeah, once you realize it's destroyed you, that's when you wake up. No. Wake up now. See the world as it is. One thing about me that I realize is that I tend to see people for what they could be. I tend to see the good in people when they are bad. And that, most of the times, it usually comes back and hurts me. Most of the times I see people for what they could be. I see their potential, and I've realized something. It's just not it. It's not real. Because if I see their potential, all I'm trying to say to me is that if I was in their shoes, this is what I could do. This is what I would do. And it's not actually real, because they themselves don't believe it. They don't believe it. And most of the times, it's never going to go your way. You can see potential in somebody else. They're never going to do what you think they're supposed to do, because you are seeing what you could do if you was just there in their shoes. That's how the world works. And my core message to you today is that whatever happens to you, just know people did it consciously. Whatever happens to you, just know somebody sat down and calculated all the consequences. They knew what was going to happen, and they still decided to cheat on you. Somebody decided to backstab on you. Somebody decided to backstab you. They knew what was going to happen, and they knew you ain't going to do shit. And I promise you, the reason, how do I know this? Because we act consciously. You're not going to sit down here and tell me, oh, I cheated on my boyfriend. But, no. You knew everything. You knew everything. Yes, he blinded you. Yes, he done everything. You could have just ran away. You cheated on that girl. Yes, she blinded you, whatever. You could have just ran away. Let's just forget about cheating. You flipping destroyed somebody. You went on their back, fetched information, and went down and got the information and destroyed them. You did that consciously. You didn't think twice. People don't think twice when they're destroying you. That's what I'm going to tell you. They do not think twice. They've really thought about it, and they've said, yeah, I'm going to destroy this dweeb. And once they come to the conclusion that they're going to destroy you, you're long gone. You're long cooked. It's finished. It's over for you. It's over. So take it as it is. Take it as it is. Stop seeing the world for what it could be. Start seeing it for what it is. Because this is happening now. It's happening now. It's people fishing information so that they can destroy you. So stop saying, oh yeah, but they got potential. Oh yeah, I see the good in them. No. It doesn't work like that, does it? The very person that you saw potential, you saw the good in them, they're going to turn around and stab you in the back and act it like, yeah, everything was nice. When they literally sat down and discussed everything and sat down and literally saw everything and calculated everything to a T to destroy. Go read 48 Laws of Power, fellas. That's all I can say today, man. Go read 48 Laws of Power and see for yourself. And if you do not believe what's happening in the world, yeah, just go read 48 Laws of Power. It'll just give you so much information. It's about power. And books like this make you realize that as much as I'm gathering information, there's people who are out here using information from this book to destroy other people. So if I know that somebody can do this, and this to destroy you. So I have the advantage too. I can just sit down and act like I'm not seeing it and just turn around and destroy you too. Think, fellas. But yeah, man, I just came here to just give you this sort of information because I believe that you can have the best life of your life if you can just stop being nice and stop seeing the world for what it could be and just start looking at it as what it is right now and stop playing nice in a world that is playing ruthless. Stop being nice, stop being fair in a world that is not even fair. In a world where you got elections being cheered on, whatever being cheered on. Just stop being fair and just play the game as it is. Stop playing the game for what it could be. Because I promise you, the moment you start playing game as it is and stop playing like somebody owes you something, like somebody owes you a win, you're going to win. But hey, man, I was just yapping a lot. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe for the algorithm. This whole maybe 1 minute, 2 minutes is about to end. I was just yapping, fellas, but the core message was in there. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, man. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and just, tap in with the kid, man. I got you, bro.